Guys, today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get your project started overall and just get get your project started, get some screen GUIs, some tips and tricks. So, I'll be teaching you basically to do this much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's get right into it. So, what we're going to do is first, we are going to we're going to delete the spray unless you want it, and then we're going to make a new spray. And what we're going to call it is, we're going to call it, common operator. And I'll explain to you what's happening here. Okay, so you need to have your whole project organized so you can go back and change things or fix things. So what you'll have to do is you want to stay organized. So what you're gonna do is for common operator, you're just gonna put simple things like, let's say you want to put music, or you want to define a variable. So let's go straight into the music first. First, let's hide this common operator because of course you don't want to see it. Let's just quickly add some music into this. So upload a sound, and this is a good person you can use. He has free music. You just have to credit him. His name is Locrembo, and I don't think there's any virus because his link leads straight to a Google Drive download. So yeah, that's good. So chocolate. That's good. So just gonna do play sound until done. If you say play sound, we're gonna put a repeat block over this forever. So if you just say play sound, it's gonna play it and then play it again and then play it again, and it's just gonna be like a bunch of this music playing at the same time. So you wanna say until done. Okay, so yeah, now that we've got that down, let's go to the main GUIs. So that's like the starting screen. I would say that you can make the title and the title and the start button on the same sprite. You don't have to. I'm just gonna do that for the sake of this video, but you could it doesn't really matter. You can do that, but okay, so you don't have to though. So you can just go here and you can type in okay. Let's change this to pixel. And after we do this, let's just go put in a background. I'm not done with that. I'm just gonna quickly get. This one seems good. So I would say get a free one, because So, let me just save this one. I don't know if it's free, but it's fine. But I would really recommend trying to find a free one. So now we're gonna go back into here and ignore this. I don't know. It's just doing this so much for me now. So we can upload a backdrop, and we can upload this one. Pretty nice art. Okay, just a little bigger. Okay. Now let's go back to our kitty mine thing. Okay, so now we'll want to add a start button. Okay, there we go. Just enter this quickly. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty good. So now we're gonna go into coding the thing. So first of all, we want this to show when the flag is clicked, and then when the sprite is clicked, we want it to hide. But not only that, we also want it to do where once we click this, we want it to send out a message basically that other sprites know, okay, now it's time for me to show. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into events and say broadcast message 1, but we'll just make it into start game, not message 1. So far this is what happens if you now we're gonna go into animating this start button to look more dynamic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys how to make this come bigger and smaller, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to do it where when you hover over this, it turns a different color. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into costumes. We're first gonna do the color thing where when you hover over it, it'll change color. So Control C that, paint another costume, Show V. I know this doesn't look so good. It's okay though. Actually, no, it doesn't really look bad. There you go. So what we're gonna do is when this is clicked, first of all, we want to make it we're gonna establish that the costume is costume 1, but when this sprite is, but then we want to do it where when your mouse touches the sprite, it'll change color. But let's just make sure that it's turns white when it starts. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna put a forever block, and I'll show you why. Okay, so if wait, sorry, one second. If touching mouse pointer, then we want it to be. We want to switch costume to costume 1, else stay in costume 1, like costume 2, and yeah. But forever, the reason we're putting forever is because we don't want this to run only once. We want the program to keep checking this. Is this true? Is this true? Is this true? Again and again. So now what you get is yeah, okay. Now we're just gonna animate it. So we're gonna get bigger and smaller. So let's make a new block. My blocks, make a block. Let's call it button anime. Okay, so we'll define button animation as, let's also make a new block called what should we call it? Hover, then change color. I don't know, okay? So what we'll do is we'll just define this as this, and we'll just say hover, then change color. Okay, so for button animation, let's define this quickly. So we want it to start at 100%, right? When it starts at 100%, we want it to then go to 110%. And then we want this to repeat forever. And this isn't going to work, and I'll show you why. Okay, so the thing is, it's running set size to 100% and then 110% infinitely fast. So it's like kind of pretty much running both at the same time. What we gotta do is we gotta put a wait 1 second in between, and it's still gonna be there's still gonna be a problem, and you'll see what, but it'll be better. Oh wait, we gotta put button animation. Sorry. Okay, but even if we didn't have this wait 1 second, look what'll happen. Now you can actually watch it. Truly. See, it'll then just get like kind of confused if you think about it. So we're gonna have to make it wait 1 second, and then it still won't work because it'll work, but then it'll just quickly go back to its original state because it's going this. Wait 1 second, going this, and then straight back to this. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna add another wait 1 second, and there you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you can do the same thing basically. So let's just create a how to play button. I'm trying to be able to see this. Okay, paint. So we're gonna select this. So this music gets good. Okay, so just Control C that. Add another costume. And don't worry, this time it'll be fast because we already made that block. Yeah, that's good. And then we're just going to go to my blocks. You know what we need to do? No, not button animation. Okay. Okay, so here you go. So now we need to just make this work. Simple. So we'll just do when the sprite clicked. Broadcast. Broadcast how to play. And we also want to establish that it shows at the beginning. And then over here we need to say events. When I receive how to play, we want this to hide. And what we want to do is we want to make a new sprite. Just trying to speed run this. Okay. Now you guys will see the grand reveal on what I typed. Okay, there you go. So what we're going to have to do is when this clicked, when I receive, I'm going to put this hide, show, and I apologize, it's taking a while, but we're going to have to do some things. We're going to have to add a back button. Okay. So now we're going to just quickly add a back button. Don't worry, you're not going to do all those animations this time. We're just going to make this, and then we're going to, okay, that's good, and we're just going to do that. Okay, yeah. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Okay, so we want to do it where when this sprite clicked, when this, and when I receive. And we're gonna want it to broadcast back from how to play. So what's gonna happen is when you say back from how to play, what's gonna happen is we're gonna make this one hide, and this one also what we want is we want this one to hide when how to play is broadcast, because we don't need how to play when you're actually already reading the how to play thing. So And then we're also going to want it to, when it receives back from how to play, we want it to show again. And we want the same thing for here. Okay. So, and then when you watch this is what happens. You can go. Yeah, and if you want to add some sounds, like you can say, when the sprite clicked, you can just do sounds byte. So you can do start sound byte when this sprite is clicked. And when how to, we can also when the sprite is clicked, so you get this. Whoa. Why is it not making noise? Okay, let me see. Okay. So when this sprite clicked, it wants you want to broadcast how to play. Maybe if you put play until done. Oh, I get it, because byte isn't actually a sound in the sprite. So we want to just do play sound. There we go. And then also we want this to disappear when it receives start game. We want it to hide. Okay. So that's good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm going to show you guys, if you guys want something, I'm going to show you how you can have like where they ask you your name at the beginning, your nickname, and you type it in, and it saves it as a variable. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to press paint. Usually I would say don't enter your real name, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to say enter your nickname. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to move this right here. And we're going to want it to ask us our name. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, first we're going to establish that it doesn't show at the beginning, and then when it receives start game, then it does show. So and then when we want it to ask us but we don't want to make it have like a speech bubble, because that looks nasty, so we'll just put nothing and it won't have a speech bubble. And yeah, so then we want to make a variable called name, and you want to make sure it's checked so it shows in this top corner for the player. And basically it'll ask and wait, and then it will set name to answer. So we'll say set name to sensing answer. No, sorry. Oh yeah, so what's gonna happen is and right here, there you go. Okay, I'm just gonna say one more thing and then we'll stop this video. So we're just gonna have it where the variable will hide variable name, and then you want it to show variable name. And this is kind of something that you could put in common operator. You don't have to. And there you go. See? A person. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope this helped you. Thanks for watching. Bye.